Oh, greetings and salutations. Well, I'm in the bus here today, picking this adhesive out from between the tiles where it was a little bit thick and it oozed up between the tiles, so I can get grout between the tiles. I'm taking a little break. I thought this would be a good opportunity to give you all a little bit of heads up. This segment is going to be devoted to those that have taken the time to click the subscribe button. Maybe you haven't clicked the bell icon yet. Take a minute, you can do it. Go ahead and do that. I would appreciate that. But if you're a regular viewer or a subscriber, I hope it's not the case, but you may notice a little bit of decline in upload frequency, and there's a couple of reasons for that. And the first reason is I've started a Patreon account, and one of the perks of being a patron is you get early release of material. So in order to do that, I need to create a backlog of content. There's 3 tier levels you can choose from: $3, $9, and $25. And what all those tier levels have in common is you get early access to content. I'm still working on what benefits you'll get for the top 2 tier levels. I don't think behind the scenes, because I film everything on the fly, there's really no behind the scenes, and I think, well, maybe a gag reel or bloopers reel would be a better alternative. Maybe extra content, that might be an option too. Extra content that you'd only get you'd get like an extra video a month or whatever, and I don't know, I'm kicking around some ideas anyway. But what all 3 tier levels will have in common is early access. As a patron, you'll get the regularly scheduled content as it gets created, and then the general YouTube audience will get it a week late. So as I'm working on a backlog of material to get those two platforms to catch up with each other, there may be a lull in content that's being released generically on YouTube. The other benefit of being a patron is that all that content that gets uploaded a week in advance of everybody else getting it, it's ad-free. So you'll not have any ads at all. It's totally demonetized for the first week. So patrons get that material totally ad-free. Oh, I suck. And then when it goes live on YouTube, it'll get monetized, and you'll have to suffer through the ads. Sorry. Just the way it is, I guess. What else? As we're closing in on 10,000 subs, I think at around 10,000, somewhere around 10,000 sub level, I might release some merch. Give me your 411 on that. If you're interested in any dzlfreek merch, like t-shirts and hats and stickers and that kind of thing, comment in the comment section. But for the probably next week or two, I'll probably upload twice, maybe 3 times a week. I'll try to double my efforts and release more content. It's just that there's only so much one can do. Actually, I didn't expect anybody to become a patron right away, and bam, several people became patrons, and 50% of the people that became patrons at the top tier level, and my mind's blown. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want there to be a value for that investment. Right now, the thing is set at default settings. I don't think that live streams is something that I'm going to be able to do, simply because when I'm available and able to give 100% of my attention to a live stream, most people are at a job or at work, and when most people are home from their job and are ready to sit down and watch a live stream, my life is chaos. So I don't think live streams are a good fit for our house. Certainly you don't want to see my youngest son flipping out, which he does often. But I do want them, I'm thinking maybe probably at the top tier level you'll get exclusive, only Patreon content that'll never get released to YouTube, and that's kind of special, I think. So to my patrons, bear with me while I work this new platform into my my workflow, and there's going to be a learning curve, so there's going to be a lot of screw ups. Like I just made one this morning when I uploaded a video to Patreon and it went live. It wasn't supposed to go live until Monday. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer or the brightest light in the shed, but we'll get her figured out sooner or later. So in the meantime, enjoy today's video. Yeah. It's at this point I realize. I wish I could say I realized it before this point, but it's hours later and I'm sitting at the table editing, and it's at this point that I realize, proving my point that I am not the sharpest knife in the drawer or the brightest bulb in the shed. But I realize I can't show you everything I taped today because it gives away content that hasn't been released to YouTube yet. It's over there at Patreon, but it's not here on YouTube yet. So that's why I wanted to make that opening clip to YouTube, to let you know that the stuff you're going to be seeing in a week is a week old. And during that week, I'm going to have to make some extra content to keep, you get what I'm saying? I'm going to have to make some extra content to throw up here to keep you all satiated. So if you want to see the current stuff, you got to go over to Patreon. $3, $9, $24. Those are the tier levels. And stay tuned. I'll announce in the next couple of weeks what is going to be available at those higher tier levels. And a special thanks to my Patreon supporters. I appreciate you. Thanks. I can't say it enough. So that's all I got, man. It's a really short video today. I promise I'll try to get something up here tomorrow or the next day, and to tide you over till the bus stuff starts coming down the pipe. So until then, smash the like button, share it with your vast social media network. If you're completely broke and can't even shop on Amazon, you can do that. You can smash the like button and share it. So if you're too broke to donate, you're too broke to shop on Amazon, I can relate, brother. So if you haven't done so yet, click that sub button and the little bell icon that's right next to it. That way YouTube will let you know the next time a video is uploaded. If you just can't wait a week, head over to Patreon. If you want to throw a couple of bucks in the kitty, just willy-nilly, but don't have the disposable income to make a monthly commitment, head on over to PayPal and click the PayPal link. These links are up in the banner, but also in the description. There's links to Patreon and PayPal. So till next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry, have a splendid day. Thanks so much for watching. You'll see this one tomorrow, but you'll see the rest of what I shot today next week. Unless you're a patron, then you'll see it in a day or two. Okay, that's enough of my jaw jacking. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.